Everybody, this Madmaxed, another raid video, and I'm gonna go over Shamael today. Shamael. Now, Shamael, he will sit down and he'll take away everything that Shamael does. Shamael is really hard to beat in arena. He's really hard to beat in Doom Tower if you have, unless you got a really quick team that can kill really fast. And usually, when you get to Doom Tower hard, you can't do that. So unless you're going to sit down, you can apply CCs and freeze all the time. But if you have him, you don't have to worry about uh, the fears at all because he gets rid of them. Let's take a look at his skills and why. It's because each critical hit fills the champion turn meter by 7.5%. Whenever an ally receives a fear or true fear debuff from an enemy, this skill will instantly be removed from the debuff and fill the allied turn meter by 15%. So it's like when Shamael throws his fear, all he's doing with him on the team, if he's on the ally, if he's on your enemy team, and you have him on your team, what he's going to do is just fill up your turn meters on your champ. It's not because the fear doesn't apply. Now, he has also his A2 attack. This is his really strong attack. It's a really good attack. His attack one enemy 3 times will ignore 25% of the target's defense, will ignore a further 25% of the target's defense for each buff on this champion. So if he has 2 or 3 buffs, he's going to ignore. If he's got 3 buffs, he's going to ignore 75% of it. Well, he's going to ignore 100% of the defense if you get 3 buffs on him. Well, usually you're going to have like Arbiter on your team, so you're going to have at least 1 buff. So, he's ignoring 50% of the defense right off the bat. And then, if that shot is really strong, it usually will kill them unless they are really, really tanking, got a lot of hit points. And then it places a fear on the enemy for 1 turn, and, that helps you a lot. And it places the fear on everybody. It attacks one enemy has a 75% chance when he's booked out of increasing the duration of a random buff on the target by 1 turn. And every time an enemy places a debuff on any ally, it uses this skill against the enemy. This counterattack will only deal 50% of the normal damage and cannot be crit. And if there are multiple champions in the team, this skill can only be used from him. Okay, so what that means is you need to put Toxic set on. And if you look, the Toxic set I've got I had a pretty good set because I don't hardly use it. So he's got 34,000 hit points. He's got 2,000 defense, and he is an attack-based character. Now his attack is 2,800. His speed is 205. He's got a 81% chance of critting, and he has 243 crit damage is what I've got on him. His accuracy is 223. You want his accuracy up, so when you're dealing damage, like with Dragon, 200 is automatically going to get you Dragon 20 with him. So his masteries are the basic part of the offensive line. I did go down here and choose the 30% decrease the cooldown of random skill by 1 turn as damage inflicted by the skill exceeds 30%. And that's so that he will have that cooldown on his A2 much faster. And then, of course, I choose the Lord of Steel, and I'm missing 1 or 2 that I haven't gotten yet, but it would probably be a 30% chance to increase the debuff because his debuffs is the poison, because from the toxic gear that he has. Now, where he really shines at is when it's going to help you with the clan quest too. If you go in and you look at your clan, quests, there's always these elite clan quests where you have to, and I've already done them, but like when you go through, there's usually this 10 debuffs on Spider, 10 debuffs on Dragon, 10 debuffs on you have to max out the 10 debuffs on the Ice Golem and all that. Well, it's 15 or above, but I'm usually just going to auto 20 and let him, especially with Dragon, and let him do it. Usually with Spider, I've got Bad Ale, and I'll let he'll throw enough poison to do it. So I don't have to worry about it on Spider. But if I didn't have Bad L, I'd be using him. But now we'll go in and I'll do a dungeon run. Let's see with Dragon. I really need to take some of my poisoners out because it's going to really do a lot. Because I've got Dark Gale here. Dark Gale puts a lot of poisons up. So I'll just put a defensive guy in here. This is not going to be my best crew, but it still runs good. Now, Bad L gives you another 25%. And he's in the lead, so he gives you 25% more chance to crit. So he's going to crit almost every he's going to crit almost every time. He's got like 96% crit chance. Now, see, he killed him with that triple shot. And then fear goes on everybody else. And so they're probably not going to take a turn that first turn because of the fear. One or two of them might, but it's unusual. And then, of course, Ninja, he's frozen. And he got that triple shot again because of the cooldown. So it's going pretty fast. Like I said, this is not the fastest team I got, but it works good anyway. And this is just to show you what he's doing when he goes in and he gets to the dragon, because these guys are really slow and my guys are really fast. The reason you'll see Bad L can sit down and throw a lot of poison on these guys. He'll stack up a lot of times several poisons, especially when they get froze like now. So Bad L will sit down and he'll take a few hits, and he's got reflex gear on, and he's also got the cooldowns and stuff. So a lot of times he poisons every other round. Bad L can actually solo this thing because of that. But, it's just not, it's about a 3-minute and 30-second run for Bad L to do it. It's about 220, 230 with this. But this is just to show you what, he can do when he gets to the dragon, because he's going to max that dragon out pretty quick. As soon as that dragon hits everybody, it's automatically going to be maxed. You don't have to worry. You're never going to fail this quest if you use him. I see he's got 5 debuffs on him. And when he comes down, the dragon will hit everybody for all those debuffs. As soon as he takes a turn, he's going to smack everybody for like 3-4 debuffs. And then he's going to sit down and he's going to shoot several times because of that. So watch him. He's going to shoot, and he'll just keep on going. It actually slows down the killing process because he'll take so many shots, it's unreal. And then, of course, the animation for it. And, and he maxes out unless, you get really unlucky. He, and get in those 75% just don't go. But he'll max out that 10 shots. Makes it really easy for you. But he's a good champion. He's really good. I mean, when he goes in against Shamael in arena, it just doesn't do anything. Shamael's fears just don't apply up. Now you can get the fears if he dies, but as long as he's alive and he's in arena with you against Shamael, the fears just won't be there. And when he tries to throw the fear, it fills up the turn meters. And then when he goes in and then when anybody puts a debuff on, he's also going to shoot them. So, and then he's going to apply all that poison to them. But he's a really good champ to have. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I hope you liked it. Leave me some comments about anything you'd like to see.